Hi everyone. I was doing a reading for myself last night, I think it was, and I was like, you know what would be a perfect reading? The Romance Angels by Doreen Virtue with the Tarot of Sexual Magic. And I just cut this, so please forgive me. I don't know the author and illustrator, but if you want to know, ask me in the comments and I will tell you. So I'm going to do two piles. There's pile number one. And more pile number one, please. That one just like dropped out. That was cool. That one. That one did a little dance. Alright, pile number two. Please. Beautiful ones. I love these. These remind me of like an elegant, like noble woman. I don't know why, just the energy of them. Okay, pile number two, please. There's one. Peeking out. And one more. Where's it? Oops. I saw it. Okay. Pile number one. So I don't know if you guys saw the other reading I did for the Tarot of Sexual Magic, but like this one and me have become very fast friends. Like I haven't even read much yet out of the book. Whoa. Pile number two, please. But like we know each other. They're very forthcoming and beautiful. Yeah. Pile number two, please. Okay, there's one. There's two for two. And one more, please, for pile number two. There it is. Look. Eight of Cups. Okay, bottom of the deck for both piles. Eight of Cups from the the Tarot of Sexual Magic. I think that's the name. But what's interesting, well, okay, we'll see. We're going to see the messages in each pile and then we'll figure it out, okay? So Eight of Cups in the original Rider-Waite deck, the person is walking away from the Eight Cups where they made their emotional investment to take a journey of self-discovery. They're walking away, basically, for the Hermit's journey. This one, at first glance, and the energy I'm just picking up, it looks like the woman is walking away from the man, or she's about to. Okay? And these cards are very slippery, so I'm just gonna like put it somewhere where it's gonna stop. Or here, I'm just gonna, there. Trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith for both piles. Okay, pile number one, pile number two. Pile number one. Just look. well, I'm just gonna go with my intuition. And please let me know, like, in the comments if you're feeling brave, if this is correct. I'm getting affair vibes. Pal number one had an affair when they were in another relationship. Because of these images, she's kind of like sneaking him in the back gate, and they're like spent, maybe even feeling guilty, but they're in reverse. So maybe coming out of an affair, or like not even like an affair, like you were with somebody and then you went off with somebody else, like a taboo type of relationship, like where you had to sneak around for whatever reason. Coming out of it though, and I get that message because of the Eight of Cups. Like I said in the beginning, Eight of Cups is walking away from something that was an emotional investment. So you're coming out of this kind of taboo scenario. Okay. And you're in this Four of Swords. Four of Swords is where the man is laying on the grave and praying or meditating, kind of in a state of waiting, post-heartbreak. So, I definitely get that message for you. It was a loss. But if you look at the image, it's like, I don't know. For this specific reading, I get different messages from this image for different readings, but this definitely plays into the taboo. Like she's covering his genitals, I try to be politically correct because I'm not sure what kind of people are gonna like these readings, but yeah, and she's kind of like, he's like kind of, I get that, like, just from this specific pile and this specific reading, I get the gist that it's like he's kind of trying to cover her mouth and she's like no, and then she's like covering his genitals and then he's like no, like they're both trying to hide this, but they're both not happy about hiding it. So it's like, you're letting this relationship go, you're waiting in meditation after experiencing this loss, waiting to see what happens, what the next phase of your life is going to be like. Like I feel like this was big for you. I think this was a work relationship, something having to do with your work. I think that's why this card came out for you, finances and career. So make sure you see it. I know it gets kind of cut off. This camera's weird. It's like when I hold it up and I'm recording it, looks like you can see it, but then I see the video after and it cuts off a little. So let's try. Okay, a new message just came in. You haven't ended this yet, but like you or this other person, like either this other person's going to do it very soon or you need to do this very soon. Like it is time. That's the message coming in now. I want you to realize that like every type of relationship we encounter in life teaches us something. I don't want you to see this as a mistake, like, oh, I shouldn't have done that. Oh man. That's not the case. And maybe you can't see it now, but you will see what you learned and what you experienced and the beauty of it with time. I don't know why, I just feel like this kind of caught my eye. What was underneath the bottom of the deck, and now the message is coming through that this was for you to explore your wild side, your free side, and you needed to experience that. That's the message I'm getting for you. Final message for the bottoms. This deck is so slippery. Okay. For the bottoms of the deck, trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith in that being a beautiful experience, in the need to let it go, like trust and have faith that it's time. Yeah. All right, pile number one. Pile number two. Well, pile number two. This is already like, you can get excited. I just wanted you to get a little excited here. Attraction and new love. Whoop whoop. Let's see what else it says. Give me 1 sec. Yeah, okay. Hmm. So, basically, to continue, you're attracting new love into your life by enjoying this moment fully. You're attracting it even faster, which is the message on this card. Basically, when you keep your vibration high, new love has no choice but to gravitate towards you. And you probably even have options. But I just saw the message on this one. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. So I think you know there's one person in particular that you want to take this journey with. This Five of Pentacles, it's reversed for you, but I want you to see the image. The Five of Pentacles in the Rider-Waite Tarot is abandonment, feeling like you're left out in the cold. The party's happening inside and you're outside in the cold, basically. But here, it's like this couple has found their bliss away from everybody else. So I think that's the message for you. But accompanying that message is that you're breaking out of this abandonment, feeling left out in the cold mentality. Like maybe you've been alone for a while. Or maybe you just found it hard to connect with people in general, and now you're going to find your person that, like, you can go off alone with, and you're not going to feel abandoned or alone. You're going to feel like you two have, like, this safe heaven together. You create this little slice of heaven, like in this photo, which is beautiful. The sun also came out. Hope, joy, abundance. Look at this couple. This came out right side up for you. Definitely time to get excited. Pile number two. Now, onto this. This is very interesting. Five of Swords in the Rider-Waite is this guy with a grin on his face, kind of an evil grin, and these two people walking away after battle. They dropped their swords. The guy with the grin won, and it was kind of gnarly. It was a mental battle. Swords are mental. But here, it's like he's undressing her. It's like this moment, like after the battle, I feel like. And there's the Eight of Cups for the underlying energy. So these go together very much so, in the sense that you two both had to leave your emotional investments. I'm getting both of you. Whatever you had previously emotionally been invested in, and go on this journey of self-discovery, which gave you this feeling of being left out in the cold, kind of feeling like the party's happening inside and you're outside, like I was mentioning earlier. However, that was very healthy and beneficial for both of you, and You know, I feel like you had to kind of, like, in that Five of Swords energy, maybe you didn't necessarily have to, like, mentally go to battle with people, although maybe you did. I think it was more just mentally you felt like you weren't vibing with the people around you, in your family, in your friend circle, in your work circle, society, all of it. Like, you just weren't feeling it. You were just feeling like, man, I can't connect with these people. But you can connect with this person. That's what I'm getting. In terms of like walking away and this Five of Swords energy. That's what I'm getting for you, pile number 2. Trust. This is also the bottom of the deck for you. The situation is calling for you to have faith. So maybe you're kind of like doubting this new person you're interested in for one reason or another. But this is good for you. This is going to give you your little slice of heaven that you yearn for. Someone to understand you. Someone to connect with because you've been feeling disconnected. Yeah. And then this one I just saw underneath. Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So I definitely am just picturing like this type of scenario, like music being played and then like talking about like everything you've recently been through and this journey that you've taken, each of you, you know, with each other, and then like being like, oh my gosh, me too, oh my gosh, me too, you know, and then kissing. Like, that's kind of what I'm picturing here for you, pile number 2. Like, I know it's scary. I'm getting the vibe that you're scared. But I think the more you talk to this person, the less scared you're gonna be. And then you're just gonna feel so blissful and happy. You're just gonna be so glad that you did it, you know? Yeah. Alright, that's what I have for you, pile number 2. These are so much fun. I just wanted to add this at the end. I really enjoy doing this, and the messages come through very easily, and I hope you all enjoy them as much as I enjoy doing them for you and appreciate them, because also I just want to throw this out there, like, if any people start acting like overprivileged, I'm doing these readings for free for you, okay? And they are special, and it does take a certain kind of psychic energy and tapping into energies and you know, time. So appreciate it, or please get off of my channel. Okay, I say that with love. I just want you guys to appreciate